Imagine this. Your heart is a superhero. It works 24/7, pumps 2,000 gallons of blood a day, and beats 100,000 times without a coffee break. But right now, you might be its worst villain. Here's the gut punch. 1 in 4 deaths worldwide are caused by heart disease. And guess what? Most of those deaths are fueled by sneaky, everyday habits you'd never suspect. Think skipping breakfast is harmless? Think that Netflix binge is just self-care? Think again. By the end of this, you'll be side-eyeing your daily routine like it's a backstabbing frenemy. Let's dive in. Your heart's counting on you. 1. Skipping breakfast. You hit snooze, rush out the door, and tell yourself, I'll just grab something later. Big mistake. Skipping breakfast isn't just no big deal. It's like throwing gasoline on your heart's stressed fire. Studies show breakfast skippers have a 27% higher risk of heart attacks. Why? Your body goes into starvation mode, hoarding fat, spiking blood sugar, and cranking up cholesterol like a panic button. You've probably heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But did you know that skipping it could be harming your heart? Studies have shown that people who regularly skip breakfast are at a higher risk of developing heart disease. Why? Because skipping breakfast often leads to overeating later in the day, which can cause weight gain, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Start your day with a heart-healthy breakfast. Think whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. A bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds is a great option. It's quick, easy, and packed with nutrients that support heart health. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, which helps lower bad cholesterol (LDL) levels, while berries provide antioxidants that combat inflammation. Chia seeds add a boost of omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce the risk of heart disease. If you're not a fan of oatmeal, try a smoothie made with spinach, banana, almond milk, and a scoop of protein powder. This combination is not only delicious but also loaded with heart-healthy nutrients. Spinach is high in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, while bananas provide natural sweetness and additional potassium. Almond milk is a great dairy-free alternative that's low in saturated fat, and protein powder can help keep you full until your next meal. For those who prefer steak-free options, consider avocado toast on whole grain bread with a poached egg. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are good for your heart, and eggs provide high-quality protein. Sprinkle some black pepper and a dash of paprika for added flavor without the extra salt. 2. Sitting too much. Sitting is the new smoking. Yep, you read that right. Park your butt for 8+ hours a day and your risk of heart disease skyrockets by 147%, even if you hit the gym after. Why? Sitting turns your blood into sludge, clogs arteries, and makes your heart work overtime. In today's digital age, many of us spend hours sitting, whether it's at a desk, in front of the TV, or during long commutes. But here's the scary part. Prolonged sitting has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, even if you exercise regularly. Sitting for long periods can lead to poor circulation, weight gain, and higher levels of bad cholesterol. Incorporate more movement into your day. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand up and stretch every hour. Consider using a standing desk or taking short walks during your breaks. Even small changes like parking farther away or taking the stairs can make a big difference. If you're working from home, try incorporating mini workouts into your routine. For example, do a set of squats or lunges every hour, or take a quick walk around the block during your lunch break. If you're at the office, consider walking meetings or using a pedometer to track your steps and set daily goals. Another great way to stay active is to find a physical activity you enjoy. Whether it's dancing, swimming, cycling, or yoga, the key is to make movement a regular part of your life. Not only will this benefit your heart, but it will also improve your mood and overall well-being. 3. Overloading on salt. That bag of chips, the frozen pizza, they're not just salty, they're heart grenades. Excess salt sneaks into your bloodstream, forces your heart to pump harder, and jacks up blood pressure like a ticking time bomb. And get this, 75% of the salt you eat isn't from your salt shaker, it's hidden in processed junk. Salt is a staple in most diets, but consuming too much can wreak havoc on your heart. Excess sodium intake leads to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease. The problem is that salt is hidden in many processed and restaurant foods, making it easy to consume more than the recommended daily limit. Read food labels carefully and opt for low-sodium versions of your favorite foods. Cook at home more often, where you can control the amount of salt in your meals. Experiment with herbs and spices to add flavor without the extra sodium. When cooking, try using fresh herbs like basil, cilantro, and parsley, which not only add flavor but also provide additional nutrients. Spices like turmeric, cumin, and paprika can add depth to your dishes without the need for salt. Lemon juice, vinegar, and garlic are also great alternatives that can enhance the taste of your food. If you're eating out, don't be afraid to ask for your meal to be prepared with less salt. Many restaurants are willing to accommodate dietary preferences, and some even have low-sodium options on the menu. When ordering, choose grilled or baked dishes over fried ones, and ask for sauces and dressings on the side so you can control how much you use. 4. Ignoring stress. Stress isn't just in your head. When you're stressed, your body floods with cortisol, a hormone that's basically kryptonite for your heart. Chronic stress? It's like forcing your heart to run a marathon forever. Chronic stress is more than just a mental burden. It can take a serious toll on your heart. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which can increase your heart rate and blood pressure. Over time, this can lead to inflammation, artery damage, and an increased risk of heart disease. Find healthy ways to manage stress. Practice mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises. Make time for activities that bring you joy, whether it's reading, gardening, or spending time with loved ones. Remember, it's not about eliminating stress entirely, but learning how to cope with it effectively. One effective stress reduction technique is progressive muscle relaxation, which involves tensing and then slowly releasing each muscle group in your body. This can help you become more aware of physical tension and teach you how to release it. Another option is guided imagery, where you visualize a peaceful scene or situation to help calm your mind. If you're new to meditation, start with just a few minutes a day and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. There are many apps and online resources available that can guide you through the process. Even just a few minutes of deep breathing can make a difference in how you feel. 5. Skimping on sleep. You binge Netflix till 2 a.m., then wonder why you're exhausted. Here's the kicker. Poor sleep doesn't just make you grumpy. It's linked to 48% higher heart disease risk. When you're sleep deprived, your body pumps out inflammation chemicals that attack your arteries. Sleep is essential for overall health, but it's especially important for your heart. Poor sleep quality or insufficient sleep has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and obesity. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more stress hormones, which can strain your heart. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine that helps you wind down, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath. Avoid screens and caffeine in the evening, as they can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. If you have trouble falling asleep, try creating a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. Consider using a white noise machine or earplugs if you're sensitive to noise. Another tip is to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and can make it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. If you're still having trouble sleeping, consider speaking with a healthcare professional. They can help identify any underlying issues and recommend treatments or lifestyle changes that can improve your sleep quality. 6. Smoking. Let's not sugarcoat it. Smoking is like throwing lit matches at your arteries. Just one cigarette stiffens your arteries, slashes oxygen levels, and spikes blood pressure. But here's the good news. Within 20 minutes of quitting, your heart rate drops. It's no secret that smoking is bad for your health, but its impact on your heart is particularly devastating. Smoking damages the lining of your arteries, reduces the amount of oxygen in your blood, and raises your blood pressure, all of which increase your risk of heart disease. If you smoke, quitting is the single best thing you can do for your heart. Seek support from a healthcare professional, join a smoking cessation program, or try nicotine replacement therapies. It's never too late to quit, and your heart will thank you. Quitting smoking can be challenging, but there are many resources available to help you succeed. Consider reaching out to a support group or counselor who can provide guidance and encouragement. There are also medications and nicotine replacement products, such as patches, gum, and lozenges, that can help reduce withdrawal symptoms. In addition to quitting smoking, it's important to avoid secondhand smoke, which can also harm your heart. If you live with a smoker, encourage them to quit or at least smoke outside. Creating a smoke-free environment is essential for protecting your heart and overall health. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. 7. Overindulging in alcohol. A glass of red wine, fine, but binge drinking turns your heart into a bloated, overworked mess. Alcohol damages heart muscle, triggers irregular beats, and packs on belly fat, a direct line to heart disease. While moderate alcohol consumption may have some heart benefits, overindulging can have the opposite effect. Excessive drinking can lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, and even stroke. It can also contribute to weight gain, which is another risk factor for heart disease. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation. For most adults, this means up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. Opt for heart-healthy options like red wine, which contains antioxidants that may benefit your heart. If you're not a fan of wine, consider other low-alcohol options like light beer or a spritzer made with wine and sparkling water. Avoid sugary cocktails and high-alcohol beverages, which can be high in calories and contribute to weight gain. It's also important to be mindful of your drinking habits. If you find it difficult to stick to moderate drinking, consider setting limits for yourself or seeking support from a healthcare professional. There are many resources available to help you manage your alcohol consumption and protect your heart. 8. Eating too much sugar. Sugar doesn't just rot your teeth, it destroys your heart. Added sugars spike triglycerides, blood fats, inflame arteries, and make your liver dump fat into your bloodstream. And get this, the average American eats 17 teaspoons of sugar a day. That's like swallowing 5 candy bars daily. Sugar is everywhere, and while it may taste good, it's not doing your heart any favors. Consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Added sugars are particularly harmful as they provide empty calories without any nutritional value. Cut back on sugary drinks and snacks. Instead, satisfy your sweet tooth with natural sources of sugar like fresh fruit. Be mindful of hidden sugars in processed foods and opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. When shopping, read food labels carefully and look for products with little to no added sugar. Be aware that sugar can be listed under many different names, such as high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, and agave nectar. The closer these ingredients are to the top of the list, the more sugar the product contains. If you're craving something sweet, try reaching for a piece of fruit instead of a candy bar. Fruits like berries, apples, and oranges are naturally sweet and provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that are good for your heart. You can also try making your own healthy desserts like a fruit salad or a smoothie made with yogurt and honey. 9. Neglecting dental health. Flossing isn't just for your dentist's approval. Gum disease bacteria can leak into your bloodstream, ignite inflammation, and directly attack your heart. In fact, people with gum disease have 2-3x higher risk of heart attacks. You might not think that brushing your teeth has anything to do with your heart, but research shows a strong link between oral health and heart health. Poor dental hygiene can lead to gum disease, which has been associated with an increased risk of heart disease. The bacteria from infected gums can enter your bloodstream and cause inflammation in your heart. Take care of your teeth and gums by brushing twice a day, flossing daily, and visiting your dentist regularly. Good oral hygiene is a simple yet effective way to protect your heart. In addition to regular brushing and flossing, consider using an antimicrobial mouthwash to help reduce bacteria in your mouth. Eating a balanced diet that's low in sugar and high in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can also support oral health. If you notice any signs of gum disease, such as redness, swelling, or bleeding, make an appointment with your dentist as soon as possible. Early treatment can help prevent the condition from worsening and reduce your risk of heart disease. 10. Overeating. Restaurant portions are out of control. A single meal often packs 1,500 plus calories, enough to drown your heart in excess fat and cholesterol. But here's the trick. Your stomach is only the size of your fist. Overstuff it and your heart pays the price. In a world of supersized meals and all-you-can-eat buffets, it's easy to overeat without even realizing it. But consuming more calories than your body needs can lead to weight gain, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Practice portion control by using smaller plates, eating slowly, and paying attention to your hunger cues. Focus on filling your plate with nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, which will keep you satisfied without overeating. When dining out, consider sharing a meal with a friend or taking half of it home for later. Many restaurants serve portions that are much larger than what you need, so don't feel obligated to finish everything on your plate. At home, try measuring out portions to get a better sense of how much you're eating. For example, a serving of meat should be about the size of a deck of cards, while a serving of pasta or rice should be about the size of a tennis ball. Over time, you'll become more familiar with appropriate portion sizes and be able to eyeball them without measuring. 11. Ignoring regular checkups. Ignoring your annual physical is like driving with a blindfold. High blood pressure? Sky-high cholesterol? You won't know until it's too late. 50% of people with high blood pressure don't even know they have it. Many people only visit the doctor when they're feeling sick, but regular checkups are crucial for maintaining heart health. Routine screenings can help detect risk factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes early when they're easier to manage. Schedule regular checkups with your healthcare provider, even if you feel fine. Be proactive about your health by discussing any concerns or symptoms you may have. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. If you have any risk factors for heart disease, such as a family history of the condition or a sedentary lifestyle, your doctor may recommend additional tests or lifestyle changes. Don't be afraid to ask questions and take an active role in your healthcare. The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions that protect your heart. 12. Lacking social connections. Loneliness isn't just sad, it's deadly. Feeling isolated hikes heart disease risk as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Why? Stress hormones go wild, and you're more likely to skip workouts, drink, or binge eat. Believe it or not, your social life can have a significant impact on your heart health. Research has shown that people who are socially isolated or lonely are at a higher risk of developing heart disease. Loneliness can lead to chronic stress, depression, and unhealthy behaviors, all of which can harm your heart. Nurture your relationships and make an effort to connect with others. Join a club, volunteer, or simply reach out to a friend or family member. Building strong social connections can improve your mental and physical health, including your heart. If you're feeling lonely, consider joining a group or organization that aligns with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a sports team, or a community service group, being part of a community can provide a sense of belonging and support. Your heart is the engine that keeps your body running, and it deserves your care and attention. Your heart is more than just an organ. It's the center of your life. Treat it with the love and care it deserves, and it will keep beating strong for years to come. By identifying and addressing these 12 bad daily habits, you can take meaningful steps toward protecting your heart and improving your overall health. Remember, small changes can lead to big results, and it's never too late to start. So what are you waiting for? Take control of your heart health today. Your future self will thank you. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.